So right now I'm in the process of separating from my husband and going through a divorce process. And in this process, I've found that there's been a lot of going inward. So I haven't been working as much, haven't been putting out as much content, haven't been trying as hard in my business or in other things for that matter. So lots of time to really just rest and reflect. And I wanted to make today's video because I get lots of questions from people on precisely this situation, not necessarily going through a divorce, but periods of maybe going inward, periods where it feels like maybe you're not producing as much or you're not doing as well. And so a question that I frequently get from people is something along the lines of, my business has really slowed. How do I manifest that growth that I used to have? Or I was doing really well with my fitness and I fell off and I gained some weight. How do I get back on track? And it's a very common occurrence where somebody may be manifesting really great results. And then there's this period where it seems like the results decline. And what I wanted to talk about in today's video is that you actually get further because of these periods. All right. And this is a reframe that's very important to have because very commonly when people see slowed results, what they start to do is they start to say things like, things aren't working for me anymore, or I've lost my magic, or I'm experiencing bad things. And they start to project that this is a bad situation. And what could have been a productive time of rest can easily turn into a downward spiral. But if you understand that there's always going to be kind of this up and down with your energy, and that the lower points are actually serving you, you actually do receive more in those periods of rest than you do when you're actually climbing. When you get that, it can make it easier for you to embrace these periods of time of things going slower so that you can still manifest really great stuff during that time, and also so that you don't prolong the slowness and you're able to get back into more productive energy. So this is something that I've been applying during this stage of my life because, again, a lot of stuff happened and I felt the need to slow down. Now, instead of fighting that, I've gone with it. And during this time, actually manifested a lot of really great stuff. And now I'm finding that my energy is naturally starting to trend back upwards and I'm feeling myself much more engaged. And this is something that I've seen time and time again when it comes to periods of resting. But most people see this time of resting as failure. Like they're supposed to be going further and they're supposed to be getting more. And so if you're in a stage where maybe something has slowed for you, pay attention to today's video because it's going to help you understand why this period of time is actually supporting your growth more than those periods of time where you have lots of energy and you're really tackling your goals. Of course, my name is Andrea Schulman. I've been teaching people about the law of attraction, spirituality, and consciousness for over 10 years now. And if you have not yet, please make sure to take my free and fast manifesting test. This is a very simple manifesting test where you can put something out and watch it come back so that you know for certain that you really are the creator of your own reality. And so at any time, you can go ahead and take that test at manifestingtest.com. Again, that is manifestingtest.com. But let's go ahead and get into today's topic because it's very important to understand that you actually get the most when you're doing the least. And this is something most people have backwards. Most people believe that the harder you're working and the harder you're pushing, the greater your rewards are, okay? But this is a flawed understanding about how attraction actually occurs, all right? So there are two types of energy. One is yang energy, which is doing energy, and the other is yin energy, which is receiving energy. Okay, so when you're out and about in the world and you're doing things, you are actually putting energy outside of yourself. You are actually releasing your own personal power. That's what you're doing. And that's okay. It's okay to be out there doing things for other people, helping things out, working towards stuff. However, that is not receiving energy. It is giving energy. And when we want to manifest results, we actually have to step into yin energy, which is rest energy. Rest energy is where you actually sit back and you receive Okay. And so this is the flaw that most people experience, is that they'll have periods in time where they're feeling very strong in their yang energy. Okay. So maybe they're running 10 miles a day, or they're going to the gym 2 hours a day, or they're working really hard on their business and they're feeling really, really inspired. But over time, what's going on is we're outputting. And invariably what will happen is there will come a point in time where you're called back into yin energy because you've given enough. Now you need to sit back and receive. The problem most people have is that they don't often naturally intuit when these times exist. They don't naturally go with them when they need to. And sometimes people will get to the point where they push themselves so hard that they collapse and they're forced into yin energy. So that's the first thing I want to point out, is it is perfectly fine when you're starting to feel overworked or you're starting to feel overexerted to rest. That's actually very important. The sooner you choose to take these rest periods, the better. Because a lot of times people would just keep leaning into yang energy to the point where they collapse. And this can be very difficult because you're exhausted, your vibration will start to dip, and you'll start to notice that everything starts to go wrong. Okay, so for instance, let's say you're really doing a lot of efforting in the gym and you're just going. There will get to be a point where your body starts to break down. Maybe you get sick. Maybe you stop enjoying your workouts. You stop seeing results. Maybe the scale actually starts to go up instead of down. These are all indicators that you need to step back into yin. And the further you keep pushing, okay, and doing, the lower your rewards will get, the more you'll start to experience lack. Okay, and so what we have to do at that point is we have to move over into yin energy. And the athletic example is a really great one because it's one most people can understand. You've probably heard about this before. You know, when you go to the gym and you're doing the work, you're actually breaking down your muscle. Your muscles don't actually grow until you rest. So if I were to work out biceps today, I should take a couple of days off of biceps. And during those couple of days, I'm going to receive more muscle growth, because receiving always occurs when you're doing the least, not when you're doing the most. Another great example of this, you could look at perhaps a human being and the evolution of a human being. The human being has the most amount of maturity that is accomplished while the baby is in the womb. So while you are in the womb, you're literally doing nothing. You're just in your mother's womb. That's it. Maybe you turn over a few times, but that's it. You're doing absolutely nothing. And there's so much growth that occurs at that time. Okay, the next time where people tend to have the most growth is when they're young, when they're babies, or when they're toddlers. And again, babies and toddlers aren't doing much. All right. As you age and you're doing more, there's less maturity that occurs within your growth. And so again, the less you're doing, the more growth actually occurs. You're going to notice this in all areas of life. Okay. So if you're sick, you're going to notice that your healing occurs when you slow down, when you rest. So that slowing down energy is really, really important. And this is something that modern society often tries to fight. They teach you to kind of push through the pain, keep going. And so a lot of people are holding on to this idea that if they rest, they're losing their mojo. If they rest, things are going wrong. But it's actually the exact opposite. When you rest, you actually tee yourself up to get the results. Okay. Another really great example of this would be perhaps in sales. Okay, so sales is a profession where you have to go out and do things. So you're out generating leads, or you're out talking to people, you're out pitching your product. That's all yang energy. It's doing energy. But the salesman or the saleswoman doesn't actually make the sale until they sit back. Okay, so the sale always comes in when the customer then approaches you. They decide they want to buy. They go to your website and fill out the form. They go ahead and send you in the check. You're sitting back and receiving. If you just keep badgering them, all that's going to happen is you're going to badger them away, and they're not going to want to actually sign and do the deal. And so I'm telling you guys this today because this period of time in my life, I have consciously taken a step back And I can feel myself starting to get out of it now. And I'm really kind of excited about it, but understanding that that period of rest was actually very, very instrumental. It allowed me to kind of integrate some of the changes that were going on in my life. It allowed me to kind of refresh, gain my energy, gain some perspective. And because I wasn't fighting it, during that period of time where I was resting, a lot of great stuff was happening for me. Okay, so I met somebody new and I found a new place to live and good things are happening with my kids and the proceedings with things with my ex are going very well because I took the rest. If I had tried to fight and go faster and go harder, I already know things would not be going this well. So I wanted to explain this today because there's a good chance that at least in one area of your life, you're being called to step into your yin energy. And so please use this as a reason to do so. But again, if you have not yet, please make sure to go ahead and check out my manifesting test. Again, it is free. It's only 5 minutes and you can find it at manifestingtest.com. So if you really wanted to know that you are the creator of your reality, you can put it to the test and see for yourself. Again, that's at manifestingtest.com. Thanks so much for watching today's video on how you get the most when you are doing the least. I really hope that you enjoyed it. And of course, I look forward to bringing you another one soon.